Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. Now guys, winner takes all is the crude vulgarity that we are operating with within the Nigerian space at the moment. As you all know, as guys, I bring you this. Saraki, other Decamped senators have been punished by Nigerians. That's the headline, and it is attributed to Oshiomhole. So again, Saraki, other Decamped senators have been punished by Nigerians, and it is Oshiomhole saying this. So now let's see what short little man has to say this time around. The national chairman of the All Progressive Congress APC, Adams Oshiomhole, on Monday commended Nigerians for punishing all 16 senators that decamped last year July with former Senate President Bukola Saraki. Oshiomhole spoke with State House correspondents when he led a delegation to present Bayelsa State Governor-elect David Leon to President Muhammadu Buhari at the State House, Abuja. Some of the senators who decamped the APC for the People's Democratic Party (PDP) in July 2018 include Dino Melaye, Kogi West, Rabiu Kwakwanso, Kano Central, Lanre Chejosho, Ogun Central, Shaba Lafiaji, Kwara North, and Barnabas Gemade, Benue Northeast. Others are Rafiu Ibrahim, Kwara South, and Shitu Ubali, Jigawa Northeast, Dambaba Ibrahim, Sokoto South, Usman Nafada, Gombe North, Nasif Nafada, Bauchi North, Asa Musiu, Bauchi Central, Suleiman Hunkayu, Kaduna North, Senator, and then the names just carry on. I'm not going to go through all of the names. Senator Muritala Nyako, Adamawa Central, and Moon Sarut Sumonu, Oyo Central, defected from APC to African Democratic Congress, the political party adopted by the Coalition for Nigerian Movement, CNM, launched by former President Olusegun Obasanjo. Oshiomhole on Monday said it was a big lesson that the electorate will always wait for those who decamp. He said, but of course we also know that there was an election in Kogi, but that is a matter for another day when we present the governor-elect. But we do realize that all the 16 senators who decamped along with Bukola Saraki from APC to PDP, hard as they have tried to come back, the Nigerian people in their respective constituencies have insisted on punishing them for being disloyal and refusing to monetize their mandate. So this is now Oshiomhole saying that Nigerians are refusing to monetize their mandate. So I'll just leave that as a comment for your consideration as we carry on. I think the only one still struggling now is Dino Melaye, but as you see from the results so far, Senator Smart Adeyemi is leading by over 20,000 votes, even though INEC insists we must have a rerun for the remaining areas. We are confident that there is no way he can make up 20,000 vote deficit. I think the lesson for us to be learned as a party is rather clear, that when politicians go to the polls to collect mandates on a particular political platform and then they dump the party for another party, the electorate will always be waiting for them. Over time, we are likely to see people, out of fear for the electorate, not monetizing their mandate after they are elected. But overall, we are grateful to Almighty God for making this election successful. We appreciate the people of Bayelsa State who have reposed in our party and our candidate, he stated. But rejecting the results declared by the Independent National Electoral Commission for Saturday's election, Melaye described them as magic results. At a press conference in Abuja on Sunday, he accused his All Progressive Congress opponent Smart Adeyemi and Governor Yahaya Bello of using violence, intimidation, and inducement to frustrate the electorate in areas where he is popular. So this is now Adams Oshiomhole now coming out in the public space to rub the noses of Nigerians in this thing that is going on within that country at the moment. You all saw what transpired at Kogi State, especially, although he's taking the Bayelsa State candidate to Aso Rock to present him to his daddy. But we also saw what really happened in Kogi State, where there was a sporadic shooting all the way through, where there was ballot snatching, which was recorded by countless people, where that lady Natasha, the SDP candidate, she said her secretariat was burnt down and her posters were pasted over by Yahaya Bello's thug with Yahaya Bello's posters. So we saw all of the brutality. We saw even people using akara to induce votes. So we saw all manners of irregularities and peculiarities within that space. And the upshot of it, of course, is that Yahaya Bello has been declared as the winner. And of course, Yahaya Bello was always going to be declared as the winner. There was never any circumstance that Yahaya Bello was not going to be declared the winner of that state. If the Pope came from Rome, from the Vatican to Kogi State, and Yahaya Bello invites all of the media houses in Nigeria to come and see him meet the Pope, and then he then takes out a gun and guns him right there in front of all of that media, Yahaya Bello will still win that state. There was never anything that would have changed that, and no election on this planet could have changed the fact that Yahaya Bello was always going to win that state. The Senate, of course, approved 10 billion naira for his state just 3-4 days before the election, although the Senate president will tell you that it's a coincidence. We also, all of the sporadic shooting is all over the internet anyway. I don't even need anybody to give me the benefit of the doubt on anything. Just Google Kogi State election on any sort of like a video platform, and the first thing you will see is just mass shooting all over the place. Shooting in the air, thankfully, and not a lot of people were killed, but of course a relative of Dino Melaye lost his life in this election, and the upshot of it, of course, now is this this guy now being returned, Yahaya Bello, a guy that did not pay salary for 3 years solid. You are saying that the people who have not been paid salary for 3 years solid have now voted this guy for another 4 years, and that is what passes for election in Nigeria. It jars, you know. It is really quite upsetting sometimes when you give consideration, because the Nigerian state does not does not align itself with a sane and an intelligent mind or logic. The Nigerian state does not align or ally itself with logic or reasoning. If you're a man of logic or reasoning within the Nigerian space, and the Nigerian space is your consideration, then you go insane fairly quickly, because a lot of things would happen and you think the only thing, if you are a man of intelligence and reasoning and logic and fair play, the one thing that you will always say if you live in Nigeria, or if Nigeria is part of your thought, the one thing that you always say all the time is because everything is just you don't pay people salaries for 3 years. An election comes and somebody is telling you that you have voted to return this person that has not paid you salary for 3 years. Is that not So is the real response to the whole of Nigeria. Maybe they should rename that country because that's just the cry of everybody within that space. Conversations in the comment section. Adams Oshiomhole, the short little man with the pretty elegant wife, is now rubbing your noses in it. What says you? But before you come share thoughts, click on the red subscribe button so it turns gray. The bell button notifies you every time I drop a new video. Then come tell me what you are making of this crass vulgarity that we're hearing from this short little man from Edo State in the comment section. So I'll leave you here. Join me in the comment section, but here I say peace.